Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Arizona. The Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes. Second and final meetup this year. Toronto taking the first one back at home, 4-1. Coyotes in the Retros this afternoon. Travis Boyd, an early look, stopped by Samsonov. Matthews ahead. Mitch Marner will fire this in and around, and it will find Kerfoot. Drop back for Marner in the slot. He'll look for some help. Kerfoot back to the corner again. That's Matthews who gets it. Matthews in, shoot, off a leg. In the corner, Marner drop back. Here's Riley in, shoot, off a leg again. Marner picks this up. Here's Matthews trying to get it to the net clean. But the Coyotes in the way, and they'll get it out to center. Lawson Krause will dump this back into the Toronto ice. To it is TJ Brody. He'll find Matthews ahead. Arizona boy with speed, but taken down on the way. Kerfoot. He'll drop back, hits his skate, stays in though. Good pressure early here by the Maple Leafs, but haven't gotten a shot to the net yet. Here's Travis Boyd for Arizona. In over the line. He'll look. He'll shoot. Stop Samsonov. Brody clears out to center. Mosser with it back. It in come the Coyotes. Left wing. Drop. Here's Krause. In front. Stopped by Samsonov. He knocks that away. Off the board and back out. Nylander will race after it. William Nylander in tight quarters. And he'll spin back looking for help. Nylander. That's for Tavares. Brody. Too much passing here by the Maple Leafs. Tavares in front. That misses. Krause. Here's Tavares. Back in front for Roberts, and he scores! Tavares fakes the pass across. He takes the shot and scores. And Toronto strikes first here in Arizona. 9-10 into the first period. Perfect move by Tavares. Got the overtime winner. Gets this game started for the Maple Leafs. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And at center, Hall for Yarncroke. In come the Leafs again. Turned over as here comes Clayton Keller. Keller, step in to the net. That rolls in front of Samsonov. Good defensive play by the Leafs. Bunting fired back into the Arizona ice. This finds Yarncroke. He'll look in front. And Pamelka down. Has that and covers for Arizona. Toronto's only real setup. Here we go. Face off left side. One back. Braun. That's turned over. Engvall moves in. Shoots and scores! Pierre Engvall. Backhand to forehand in tight. He beats Pamelka. And Toronto has a 2-0 lead against the Coyotes here in the first. Great move by Engvall. The timing and patience in the slot, getting around the Arizona D and putting it right inside that left post between the blocker side of the netminder Pamelka. So Toronto, 2 early strikes, kind of looks similar to earlier in the year when they faced back in Toronto. Here's David Kampf. Tries to enter the zone. Fisher. And that's a man taken down, and the Coyotes will have the first power play tonight. 6:51 left to go here in the first. Toronto back on the road. They'll be back home for one game against the Anaheim Ducks. That'll be a retro special. So be ready for that. And back to the road again for a few more. Here's David Kampf with speed. Right side and in. He'll flip this in. Goes around for Marner. Marner centers. Kampf doesn't get it clean. Ritchie to Boyd. Here come the Coyotes on this power play. Moving in. Keller, his shot off a leg. Marner for Brody. That pass through the middle of the ice. It's Ritchie being chased. Here's Travis Boyd again. Already 2 shots tonight. Won't get this one to the net. As here's David Kampf. Picked up by Hall. Might be a 2-on-1. Hall. Marner back to Hall. And doesn't get the pass clean back as it hits off his skate and rolls to Pamelka for a face-off in the Arizona zone. Rob will come here. Shots in the game are 4-3 Toronto here in the first inning. 2-0 lead. Leafs short-handed. Draw one back. Controlled by Mosser. Up for Dylan Gunther. And he can't get that puck to the net. Hall. Off a skate, back to full strength as it's played for Zach Aston-Reese out of the box. Here's a shot. Score! Zach Aston-Reese, what a wrist shot out of the penalty box. He makes it 3-0 Toronto here in the first as that one beats Pamelka up and over the left shoulder. Puts his glove up, and it still beats him up and over for a perfectly placed wrist shot goal for a 3-0 lead. Beautiful shot by Zach Aston-Reese, and Toronto running away here inside this first period. Face off back to center. It's one back control by Valimaki. O'Brien in front for Fisher and won't get that to the goal. Michael Bunting for Toronto, the former Yote, as it's fired in for Yarncroke. Now Morgan has it from behind, looks in front for help, centers that out of the reach of Yarncroke, gets it back in the slot. That was Bunting looking for it. Pass never came to him clean. Kept in by the Leafs. Yarncroke for Morgan. His shot in tight, but Vejmelka down easily makes that stop and covers for the Coyotes. Not a lot of shots this period between the two teams, but 3 goals scored in all by Toronto. Face off one back by Tavares. Here's Mete in, shoots. Stopped by Vejmelka, got a glove on that. Stays in. Here's Tavares in, shoots again, scores! Beats him inside the right post. He was even tight against it, somehow found the slot in between the arm and post of Vejmelka, and it's 4-0 Toronto in the first. What a shot by Tavares, perfectly placed for his second of the night. A 4-0 lead in the first. Wrong one back by Tavares. That's Nylander, turned over to O'Brien. Leafs get it back, that's Nylander. Mete, turned over, and again, this one bounces for Fisher, though. Leafs knock it, it doesn't get out, and no chance there. The Leafs will end this first period with a 4-0 lead on the Arizona Coyotes. Shots to goal that period, 8 for Toronto with 4, 3 for the Coyotes with none. It's 7-3 Arizona, face-offs 5-4 Coyotes. Coyotes 0 for 1 on the power play, 4-0 Toronto after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Arizona Arena. The Yotes and the Maple Leafs. Second final meeting this year, 4-0 after 1. Pass ahead, Austin Matthews trying to score against his childhood team. Kerfoot and a takedown there. Here's Matthews inside. Matthews looking, shooting, and a stop by Vejmelka. Playing that down for Mosser. Toronto with all the pressure right now and a 4-0 lead to show. Marner looks in front, and Vejmelka comes across and makes the stop on the Marner bid. Here's Keller for Boyd through the middle of the ice. Matthews, but Mosser's inside for the Coyotes. From the corner in front, Keller stopped. Riley for Kerfoot. Good look for the Coyotes there. It's dumped in deep, and Marner chases after it for Kerfoot in front. Great save. Matthews in behind, and the Leafs setting up again. Deadly. Brody keeps it in. Matthews gets the pass, spins and fires and scores! Left corner of the net, making it 5-0. The Arizona boy strikes here in Arizona. So here we go. Yeah, perfectly placed shot by Austin Matthews. Top left corner. Leafs keep the pressure going and they build the lead even more. So Matthews with his 32nd of the year. Here's Tavares through the middle. Tavares in, shoot! And that one just about found its way in, but hits off the netminder, goes up and out of play. So here's the draw. Face off, left side of the net. One back by Tavares, setting up. Here's Nylander in front, and redirected off the mark. And Coyotes may have gotten away with a call there. Here's Zach O'Brien. Tavares. Nylander through middle of the ice. Robertson's there. Leafs try to keep it in, but Mosser back out. Hit there on Fisher. Hall has it for Toronto. Justin Hall getting it in deep. Robertson to it. He'll hit his man, Valimaki. Here's McBain. Jamie McBain. Good pressure by the Leafs. They keep it in momentarily. Halfway through this period, Toronto, the only goal this period, as this one bounces to the net. Where is it? Vejmelka tried to find it. Took a weird hop at the side of the net. Fisher. Tavares trying to steal it off him. That's played up ice, and we'll find help in Jamie McBain. McBain still has it for O'Brien in front and can't get that to the net. Yarncroke, 8 minutes to go, second period. Fired in by the Maple Leafs. Here's Morgan in front, centers that off the boards back, and the Leafs can't hold the zone. It's offside. 7:30 to go in the second period. 5-0 Toronto here in Arizona. Coming off a 1-0 overtime win over the Philadelphia Flyers. Here we go. Draw one back. Brown. Inside he comes. Step and drop. Boyd stopped. Samsonov right down the middle. His best stop tonight. Morgan. Fires this in. Goes around for Bunting. To the net. Bunting! And a backhand stop. Here's Yarncroke. Knocked off the puck by Keller. Coyotes. And it's offside again against the Maple Leafs. 4 in the first, 1 here in the second. Arizona has nothing so far throughout this whole game. It's 9-6 Coyotes in this contest. Here's the face-off just outside the line. One back, controlled by Gostisbehere. In the middle of the ice. Turns back, here's Brown for Boyd. Mulligan. Up ahead, this finds Brody. Far past Yarncroke. He's on a break. Yarncroke, and he sends it wide. Gets that back. Looks and shoots, and that goes off the mark. Good pressure by the Leafs again. Coyotes just not handling that pressure well at all. Toronto running over them, but they're going to get a penalty here. Coyotes will go to the power play. 2:24 left to go in this second period. 5-0 Toronto. The only goal here in the second to Austin Matthews. Round one back by the Leafs. Giordano. Up for David Camp. Camp up that right side with speed. Gets by even though he was hit. Has it here. Looks from behind. Camp looks for an open man. He found him in Giordano. Here's Marner with it. Coyotes on this power play, and it's all Toronto right now in terms of possession. Brody. Far pass for Marner. Marner tries to get it by, and Michelli might have a problem there as here's Mitch Marner with speed. Marner in with the moves. He scores! What a move by Mitch Marner here in the final minute of the second period, and he makes it 6-0 Toronto. And it will be a shorthanded goal as well. Look at the hands in tight, and the frustration shows for the Arizona Coyotes. Still 52 seconds to go in this period. Still 28 seconds on the power play. Here's Mosser ahead. Krause back out. This might be trouble. Zach Aston Reese makes his way in and shoots, and a stop. Getting that back on the bounce. Gostisbehere, good pressure. Leafs keep it in. Played for Hayden. Seconds running down here in the second period. Hall up ahead, Engvall. And that will do it for 2. The Leafs 6, the Coyotes 0 through 40. Shots a goal in the hockey game. Leafs with 17, Coyotes with 5, a 6-0 lead through 2. Hits are 12-7 Arizona. Faceoffs 8 aside. Coyotes 0 for 2 on the power play. Toronto shorthanded goal. 6-0 after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Arizona. It's all Toronto. Happy to go back home for one game and then hit the road again. Pass for Matthews, turned over. Here's Brody through the middle. He has Marner, his shot, and a stop. There's Matthews coming down the swat. That's turned over. Lawson Krause has a break. Riley trying to catch up, and they score! Lawson Krause just over a minute into the third period, a breakaway goal. No shutout tonight. It's 6-1. Yeah, Riley did his best to catch up to him, but he was gone like a shot and will not make a mistake. Face off, one back by Matthews, picked up by Marner. Mitch Marner enters the zone, drop back for Matthews. In, shoots, and a stop. In the corner it goes. Kerfoot, he'll look, he'll fire. That's handled easily. Boyd to it. Up for Krause. Leafs trying to keep it in. Boyd in the corner of his zone. Here's Keller for Mosser. Out to center ice. Just past the 3-minute mark of this third period. Mosser again. Looks. Krause stopped. Samsonov in tight as Krause looks for 2. Marner fires that in for Toronto. Goes around for Kerfoot in front. That one pass missed. Here's Riley. Marner to the net, and he is stopped by Vejmelka. Hit there is Clayton Keller. Past the 6-minute marker, of this third period. Valimaki. Here's Fisher. Drop back for some help, and Mosser. Valimaki from the point. He holds it in. O'Brien stopped by Samsonov in a face-off in the Toronto zone. 6-1 here in this third period. Here we go. Draw, Mosser shoots. Stop there. Picked up, and here's Nick Robertson with speed. The Coyotes not going to catch him. Robertson, he scores! Backhand in tight. And the Leafs get the goal back and make it 7-1. And the raining of boos down here in Arizona right now. Now look at the hands in tight by Robertson. Goes to the backhand upstairs. on Vejmelka, and it has been his worst night of the season. Leafs putting up 7 on the board. First time in a long time. Here's Robertson. Going to go after it on Mosser. McBain. Here's a shot. Stopped by Samsonov. Sandin, and a penalty coming to the Coyotes. The Leafs will go to their first power play tonight. Face-off coming. Leafs on the power play. Right side of the Coyote net. First power play tonight for Toronto. Shot off the draw. Sails wide. Nylander. Sandin setting up Matthews in the slot. His shot. Fanned on. Didn't make its way to the net clean. Dots to spare. Here's McBain, and he's taking on that hit. Tavares passed ahead for Matthews again. Austin Matthews inside. Shoots. Scores! What a rip! Austin Matthews, a power play drilled bullet for his second of the night, his 33rd of the year. And Toronto up 8-1. You want to silence a crowd? This is how you do it. Scoring against the team you grew up against? Not once, but twice in an 8-1 rout. Mosser through center of the ice. Bring it in to the net. Won't get that there. Hall for Matthews. Here comes Austin Matthews again. Bump, but still has it. Matthews in. Shoots. And that one is in. It redirects on a wicked bounce. And Austin Matthews is not going to get it. Alex Kerfoot will get credit. There's the shot, and actually, it looked like it was going in. It hit the bar, but Kerfoot taps it in for insurance to make it 9-1. So Matthews set up the goal. Alex Kerfoot gets it, and it's 9-1. Pass for Matthews. Here he is now. Matthews in, shoots, scores! There it is! Patrick Austin Matthews against the Arizona Coyotes, and it is 10-1 as the Hats reign in Arizona. Absolute domination by the Toronto Maple Leafs in this hockey game. That's Connor Ingram in the net now, and Matthews absolutely beats him. 10 goals on 25 shots faced between Arizona netminders. Toronto an absolute rout. Here's Nylander. Knocked off the puck, hits it back. In, shoots! Off the blocker of Ingram. Here's Mosser in the corner of his own zone, being chased by Tavares. Big hit against, and a penalty coming to the Leafs for boarding. 6:15 to go in the third. Coyotes will see a power play. 0 for 2 on the night. Here's the face-off. They've given up a shorthanded goal as well. One back by Camp. That's played for Mitch Marner. Marner off to the races. They're not going to stop him. Mitch Marner scores! My goodness. Another shorthanded goal, another goal, and it is 11-1. With just under 6 left to go in this third period. Mitch Marner joins the fun. The Coyotes fans, anything but having a good time right now. Goal early in the third felt good, but that's all they get, and Toronto's in just absolute, complete domination right now. Here's Camp. Toronto beat Arizona back in Toronto earlier in the year 4-1, and a penalty coming to the Coyotes here. Leafs are going to have a 45-second power play. It'll be a 4-on-4 for a minute 15. Toronto's power play tonight, 1 for 1. Here's the face-off. One by Matthews. Brody shoots, and a stop by Ingram. Saw that through the traffic in front. Goss to spare. Here's Hayden. Picked up by Brody. Sending that to the net, and there's Connor Ingram with it again. The Leafs will be on the power play now as the face-off in the Coyote zone. 4:13 to go, 11-1. And here comes the draw to the right side of the Arizona net. Kerfoot to take it. Leaf power play line on the ice. And it's one back by Toronto. Sandin shoots off a skate, and Keller's there for Nemeth. Looks to turn back and does. Goss to spare through the middle. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Michael Bunting inside. Drop back for some help. Keller. And the power play will come to an end. Toronto has had a very good one tonight. The first one set up 1 for 1. Here's Robertson. Looks in front. Centers. And a stop. Connor Ingram. Here's Hayden. Spins in his own zone. Down the corner, Nemeth to Keller. Turned over to Bunting. Nick Robertson through the middle of the ice. Nemeth with it again. A minute left to go in this third period. Nemeth. Here's Shane Gostisbehere. Big hit. Kerfoot picks it up. Lost the puck. Getting up is one of the Coyotes slowly. Here comes Toronto inside. Bunting shoots. Stopped by Ingram. Robertson back. His pass intercepted. Leafs keep it in. Bunting pressures. Here's Keller to Gostisbehere. Under 40 seconds left. Here come the Coyotes. And there's Sandin ahead. Kerfoot again. Now Bunting. Michael Bunting with speed. Centers that for Robertson. Back across for Kerfoot. Malgin. Here's Bunting. And a shot easily handled. Has it again from behind. Back in front. Robertson. And his stick lifted. Great play. It stays inside. Here's Michael Bunting again. His shot. And Ingram to the test. Makes that stop and covers with 13.4 seconds left. So here come the Coyotes, 10 seconds left to go. Lawson Krause to the net, off a stick. Robertson plays that, it stays in. Now back out, but the Leafs are going to win it 11-1 over the Arizona Coyotes on this retro night from Arizona. What a game.